Morning, guys. It's actually morning. It's 7:30. I've been up since... How long have we been up since? 5:30. It's supposed to be 5, but I didn't make it.
No, it's actually supposed to be 4:30.
Yeah, he gets up at 4:30. I always tell him, don't wake me up till 5. I just had a whole thing in my brain again of what we were going to talk about, and I can't. I can't out the window because Shani just made me do... If anybody's heard of planking, that's why I'm breathing funny. You lie down on the floor, and it's not like a push-up, but it's, you lie kind of flat, but you go up on your toes. And then you put your hands down like this, and you just hold your body up. But you stretch out far enough so that you're holding up your torso. I was literally like shaking. So I didn't even make it 1 minute. It's hard. It's not... A push-up would be easier than trying to do this, but oh my god, it hurts your stomach. It hurts your shoulders, but hey, it's good for you. Anyhow, okay, first off, I am having a withdrawal still. Does anybody know, when's The Walking Dead coming back, or at least the Fear of the Walking Dead? Shane, do you know?
It's not!
It's never coming back!
Well,
No.
mid-season finale.
I know. That's
So, I don't know, like...
January? February?
February, yeah, I think, maybe. Fear the Walking Dead, I don't think it's on, because it's checked.
No, they got it back on, it's on DVD now. It's on, okay, stop. It's on DVD now, so I think they're going to just put the season on DVD. It's hard to say, but... Anyways, there was a couple questions. I'm just going to kind of fly through this morning because, like I said, I had a whole list. I actually had a chalkboard, and then I had to change it and put his stuff on it. But, couple things, I guess. Okay, we're going to wing it this morning. These are this is, because I used the other one, this is the heart, the BB that I made. I weighed this sucker. She's just under 13, I was going to say 13 pounds. No, just under 13 ounces. Rose petals, I don't know if you can see it. The other one you can see, I have Embeds all the way around the edge like this. And then I have one big one in the middle. And I think I did it, I don't know if I did it in both halves or what, I can't remember. And then... I was looking at boxes. You guys know that, like, this is the Bling Box. I'm going to show you why I love these, by the way. These are totally recycled, 100% or 99.9% recycled material. So I'm sure the ribbon's not recycled. That's probably what the 1% is. But I love these because, as you see, it's one box. One box. And then inside, this is what I do. He's all wrapped in shred. So this is what I do, is I put this is the jewelry BB. This is actually sold, so, or, is this the one that's sold? No, this one is not sold. She hasn't decided yet, but, look I noticed there's a little crack. But it's so hard, it's not going to do anything, as long as I don't, like, smash it down or something. So anyways, inside the box I have shred, and that's the thing, is when it's brand new, these don't want to shrink down, so I have to force them, but then trying to get back into them is a pain in the butt sometimes. So, you just put it back in the center, and then I have to peel up all the shred so that the bomb doesn't... Well, part of the idea for this was because of shipping. I didn't, the last thing you want to do is send somebody, something they spent good money on, and I want it to just show up in one piece, basically. That's my big thing. I want them to be able to go, oh wow, and pull it out. So they're really cool. I like them because, like I said, they're all in... It's all in there. It's all tucked in, and then I just go... Push it down, tie up the bow, like so. These come with the ribbon too, by the way. That's another reason why I really like them. So I'm trying to decide for the bracelet ones if I want the ones that are like this, but they're the craft in black. I think I showed you them. But now it's like, okay, if they're craft in black, do I do a white label or do I have to buy craft labels? See, these ones have, put the label there, I put the scent there, and then I put the ingredients there. And I put the little blingy on it for the bling, obviously. And then the bottom, it's got, not for children under 3 because of the small capsule parts. Slippery when wet, and then that's my info. But I was looking at other boxes. I have no idea what this. I was looking at other boxes, and they have, this is what they call small, right? So I was looking at some other boxes for, like, the kids, like, for example, like the kids' toy surprise bomb sort of thing. And they've got boxes that are 3x3x3, which I thought, yeah, that would work. But they won't work, because these are 4x4. Well, actually, this is just over. It's like 3 1/4. So obviously it's a round ball, it's 3 1/4 round. It's just a tiny bit too small for the 3x3 box. This one, however, which is my standard good size, like $4 or $5 bomb, is exactly, well, it would fit in a 3x3 box no problem, but not with this. So I don't even know if I'm going to get the 3x3 boxes. I don't really know. I thought maybe if I did some normal, I don't know, maybe a specialty line of weird little ones, but I don't know. They were such a great, it was $25 for over 100 boxes, so I was like, I've got to find something for them. Even, I don't know, there's got to be something I can use them for. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Another question, I was just going through, like I said, usually I have a list of things I want to talk about in the morning. I usually up half the night thinking about it, but I was just going over some questions in the group actually today. And there's questions on embeds, which I've done. I've done the video making the embeds. I've also done, I don't even remember which video it was, but I've made like any one of the bath bomb videos I've made. One of them, I think it was the Minions, I'm not sure, but I showed you embed placement inside the bomb. So what I like to do, like this has a toy capsule in it, so one half has the capsule, the other half has the embeds, and I usually go like 2, 3, or 4, and then you have air, so this side will propel the ball, right? It shoots out so that it gives the spinning action. If you're doing one without a toy, you're not going to have that air pocket in there, but you can still do embeds on this side and this side. I don't normally do the even amount, so if I put, say, 3 embeds on this side, I'll go 2 on this side, or 4, whatever. I don't make it the same. I haven't tried it the same. If I did it the same, I'm assuming it probably would still spin. It also spins without embeds. I showed you guys the video, the 3 bath bombs, same recipe. One had salts, one had embeds, and the other one was the same recipe without SLSA. The 2 that spun were embeds and salt. The one that sunk was without SLSA. Same recipe. It's all kind of how you play with it. Do not pack. I see so many people. I've been watching YouTube videos all weekend. I just do that. I like to check out what other people have and, check out people's comments, and because I'm nosy and I want to see what they say and whatever, right? And sometimes I'll leave a comment, which I probably shouldn't because I've had some nasty replies, but that's besides the point. I might have been in a mood or something. But I've seen so many people, especially a lot of these DIY Lush bath bomb copies. I watched a sex bomb one yesterday, and I was like, I've done that before, but I don't use the candy roses. I actually have these little silk roses I put in, and that way it's cool when your bath bomb's done, it floats. You don't have the candy, you have a little floating flower. It's kind of cool. But it drives me crazy when I see people have their halves of their bomb, and they're telling everybody to pack it in so tight, and then pack this half in so tight, and then they just push them together, and there's like barely any mix in the middle, and they wonder, like, I don't know, they put it in the freezer for 20 minutes, take it out, it's done. That's, sure, you can do that. That works if you have butters because it'll harden it. It doesn't mean your bomb's done, but those are usually sinkers. Not always. I've seen people do their sides lightly, but they don't heap. The idea at least my thinking, and when I do it, is you guys have seen me do this. I lightly fill each side, but I heap it. So there's like a pile here and a pile here, so that when you push the bombs together, Shane, I feel like that, what do you call it, God? When you push the bombs together, that excess comes out, but you've got that pressure that holds it together. Shane, stop it. It holds it together, so you don't have, you just made me forget. What?
I'm showering now.
Okay, go shower.
Okay.
I'll bring your clothes up when you're done. And wake Liam up, please, when you're done. He's going to take me uptown. So what was I saying? So yeah, that extra heap is all you need for pressure. When I see people packing each sides, and then maybe they'll put a little bit in the middle and they push it together, they have issues like the bomb sinks, or they want to know why when they take the plastic off or the mold off, it breaks into 2. It's because both halves are packed together tightly. There's nothing as far as a lot of mix in the middle to hold it together. Another one I've seen is people twist it. Don't twist it. Don't twist your bombs, okay? You may see me doing this, but that's after the bomb's together and I'm just wiping the excess off. I'm spinning the whole thing. I'm not spinning the sides like this. I don't understand why people twist the bombs. I've heard things like they say, oh, it grips it together and stuff. Usually when you guys do that, not you guys, but in general, usually when you do that, and then you set your bombs to dry to cure overnight, they crack right down the seam. That's part of the reason why. Don't twist. Just smush them together like this. Wipe off the excess. Give it a good couple squeezes. Wipe off the excess. Sometimes you tap it off to get it off. Sometimes you don't. Metal molds you don't tap. Just, nice little, pull it off. Set it aside. Don't twist. Don't pack each side half tight. Please don't do that. Don't do that. If you guys have issues, just ask me. Ask Irene. Ask any of these awesome bombers. I mean, God, it's not just me, people. I do some, and I probably put my face out there more than I should. But there's tons of people that Lex Hart. Oh my God, like the queen of bombs. Come on, people. Remember this. She has like the awesomest embed video I have ever seen, and she you want to see detail? Have a look. She shows you exactly how she does it, lightly filling the whole thing. It's just. You'll see there's sort of a pattern of people who can do bombs and people that aren't having issues, if you know what I'm saying. But we've done this for a long time, okay? We're trying to help you guys get to where we are, and you'll be helping people eventually. That's my goal. I want everybody to help everybody. That's, it's so, I don't know. I guess, you know what it is? I think it's because we've done it so often, it's like second nature. It's like, getting up and putting your pants on in the morning. It's just something. Maybe that's a bad analogy. But, okay, another question. People want to know where to get Cocoa Betaine, or Bubble Up, if you want to call it that. Wholesale Supplies Plus has it. They call it Bubble Up, okay? Or I think they call it a bubble bar hardener, or bubble bath hardener, something like that. They call it Bubble Up. That's Cocoa Betaine. Aquatech, hold on, if you're in Canada, I will show you. Yes, there's nothing here, I'm looking. There's a couple places I've bought. I'm trying to think where I bought my other Cocoa Betaine. I can't remember. This is what you're looking for, okay? That's the INCI name. No matter what they call it, it could be Bubble Up, look for that. Okay, that's the stuff you want. This, as you guys can see, does it show you where it's from? Anyways, it is from Aquatech as far as I can see. Let's see if I can find where it's from. Yes, right down here. Aquatech skincare, whatever. I had a friend at the time, get me this. We split the bottle. It's actually, it was a lot cheaper to buy it this way and split. She took half out, poured it into her little bottle, gave me the rest. I'm not sure. I've heard I'm not in the States, so I can't, totally help you, but I'm pretty sure the chemistry store, or Save on Citric, or whatever that's called, Brambleberry has it. If anybody else knows in the States, pipe up, let me know. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, I think Zen has it. Probably more than likely New Directions, Sapphire Blue, Candora, Voyager, Can Wax, Windy Point. Oh my God, I'm in love with that place right now. Like I said, I bought 3 huge things of SLSA, 2 huge things of cream of tartar. I bought a fragrance, and I bought an apricot kernel oil. It cost me $151, free shipping. That in itself was worth everything. Mind you, they ship, when you get free shipping, it comes by Canada Post. You gotta wait about 6 days, but it came in one piece. It was there for me. It was great. Other places like Candora and whatever, they'll ship. You'll get it in 3 days. Shipping is $15 to $18, sometimes $22. The Canada dollar is kind of, as far as the post office goes. Speaking of that, I told you that I did that order the other day, and I only charged $15. It came to $23. I just sent another one out the other day. 2 bling bombs, 2 wands. I charged $15 for shipping. It was $23. Then I handed them my Venture 1 card. It came to $22. Wasn't a whole heck of a lot different. So when you guys see my shipping rates in Etsy or wherever, that is pretty much exactly what it costs. Like, I've seen people who try to sell one bar of soap and they put shipping down for like $3. There's no way that that's costing them $3. The smallest and cheapest I can send a bar of soap in a bubble envelope even was like $7, right? So it's like $8.23 with tax. That's the cheapest I can sell, and it drives me crazy because that's one bar of soap, big deal. $6, but I'm going to pay $8 for shipping? No, guess what? Buy 5 bars of soap. Shipping goes up by $2. That's it. I mean, you can get a box this big, and I can charge you $15 shipping. The more people, when you look at that shipping rate, especially if it says, okay, this is just an example. If you say shipping and you go, oh my God, it says $15, but then they have the spot that says each additional item will be like $1 or 50 cents or whatever, that is the way to go. Because you can get a gigantic box and you're only being charged a couple bucks more. Like, why just buy one of these? This is just an example. Don't take anything from this. This is what I have here. If you're buying one of these and it says shipping is $15, why not add whatever in with it, and you're only going to be paying $18. But you can go from a box this big to a box this big with a whole bunch of stuff in it for a couple bucks more. That's what you guys have to realize when you're looking at anybody's shop on Etsy. If you think, or you know what, or contact them and say, listen, I want to do this, this, and this. Can I have a combined shipping? And what will happen is you'll either end up paying what they've got listed and they'll credit you, or they'll make you like your own little listing and have the exact shipping. That's like, don't get scared by shipping. I mean, a lot of times it does look like, I'm not going to buy a plastic rubber mold. This I'll tell you. I'm not going to buy one of those silicone plastic rubber molds and spend $12 for shipping. You can get that in a tiny little bubble mailer. You roll it up. It's not going to hurt anything. It's like $4. That you can get into a small wrap. Or you buy it from China for free shipping. I mean, that's up to you, but that's what I would do. But not always. Like, if I want to support my local, I'll spend the $5 and I'll buy it. If I see a mold I really, really want, I want it now, I'll do that. Anyways, guys, I went and talked too long. This is my plan, and this is what I want everybody else to do, or anybody who wants to do. I am designing a balm. I was talking with one of my friends, and you guys have seen my cat, Fury. This is my goal. I have a lot to do, but I want to make a balm and name it Night Fury after my cat. So I thought, for fun, I know everybody's probably got stuff to do, I thought maybe we could all do something and let's have our interpretation of what that would be. I want to see everybody's balm. Doesn't matter what shape it is or anything like that. I want to see your interpretation of a Night Fury balm. That's what we're going to do, okay? And like the end of the week, everybody can post it during the week or whatever they're done, and then we'll just go through them, and I don't know what we'll do yet, but that's just what I want to see everybody's Night Furies, okay? That's what I want to do too. So anyways, on that note, guys, 18 minutes went by so fast, and I didn't tell you half the stuff I wanted to tell you. Anyways, if you guys have questions, please message me. Private message underneath here if you want. Down there, don't matter. And have a good day, and I will probably be back today. I have a few things that I'd like to do if I get this disher mess monstrosity clean, because their dad just started shutdown, which means I'm here all day till like whatever by myself, so it could get scary and you guys might get sick of me. Right, guys, have a good day. We'll talk to you later.